For our project, we focus on the Bear Ridge Solar Project. In our group is Ian Moran, Holly Hazelwood, Sean Lewis, and May Relihan.
What's the issue? The Bear Ridge Solar Project is a proposed 900-acre solar farm that could produce 100 megawatts or up to 200,000 megawatt hours of electricity per year. The area of this project lies in the towns of Cambria and Pendleton in Niagara County, New York, and consists of not only the solar panels themselves, but inverters, a substation, access roads, and fences enclosing the property. On-site construction of the solar farm is anticipated to begin in 2023 and continue into 2024. Why is it important? A solar farm works efficiently through the solar energy conversion process of capturing the sun's rays, sending the energy to storage through a controller, and using an inverter to convert the direct current into an alternating current, which is used to distribute the harnessed power. The proposed Bear Ridge Solar Project has the potential to power 15 to 20,000 single-family homes a year. In turn, this would offset an estimated 160,000 tons of carbon dioxide annually, roughly equivalent to removing 15,000 cars off the road each year. The decrease in greenhouse gas emissions would help slow climate change, and the implementation of a functioning solar farm would influence other states and countries to do the same.
The Bear Ridge Solar Project has brewed up a lot of controversy in the area, as it is a large project, requiring a total of 900 acres of land. Due to this being a green energy project, Section 94C allows zoning laws to be ignored. This angers people because over 300 houses would be able to see these large panels. Especially because New York is a highly populated area, many of the residents do not want 1.5 square miles of land to be taken up by solar panels because they deem them as an eyesore and waste of space. In addition to it being a large project, it is also a very expensive one, costing $100,000 for the application alone. Also, there is a possibility that these panels could be made with toxic metals and chemicals that could leach into the ground if not sealed properly. If chemicals were to leach, it would ruin the soil and be extremely harmful to the animals and plants living in that environment. The controversy of this project has led to numerous protests as pictured, and a lot of people began putting the no industrial solar signs in their front yard to show they are not in support with the project.
Cypress Creek Renewables is the parent company of the Bear Ridge Solar Project. They have a lot at stake in the project because they are paying for the construction and engineering research that has to be done in order for the project to be a success. They have partnered with the 3rd District of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Union to provide local well-paying jobs to the people in the area. This agreement would allow Cypress Creek to hire skilled prime contractors to head the various portions of the project construction. The people of New York are also considered stakeholders because this project will provide many jobs in a variety of fields to workers in the area. It also allows for New York to fulfill the Clean Energy Standard mandate, which states at least 50% of New York's power must come from renewable energy sources by 2030. The people in the area are also affected directly by the placement of solar panels and the safety awareness and understanding that Cypress Creek Renewables shows to the area, because most of the surrounding area is farmland, and chemical leaching can directly affect the soil and crops grown in the area. Solar energy is a renewable source of energy that uses the almost unlimited power of the sun to create a photovoltaic effect that triggers when photons emitted by the sun excite electrons and cause an electric current to produce energy. Solar energy has no greenhouse gases as byproducts, so scientists agree that it is generally more environmentally friendly than coal energy production. This means solar energy has the potential to offset the CO2 production by fossil fuel power plants if we stop using them, but depending on the type of solar panels used, does not directly reduce the amount of CO2 in the air. Scientists have also seen that solar farms require less space to produce the same amount of energy as coal power plants during their life cycles. The negative impacts of solar farm and solar panel production are that rare metals like cadmium and tellurium are used in the photovoltaic cells of the solar panels. Sulfur is also used in the process, and the production of sulfur in a usable form is extremely toxic to anyone who is around it. Scientists generally agree that these negative effects are extremely outweighed by positive effects and the huge negative effects of coal power plants.
As for what will happen in the future, our group believes that it is most likely that the Bear Ridge Solar Project will not be approved due to the large controversy surrounding it. Especially because the application was denied the first time, it is highly possible that the application will be turned down a second time. Although we think it would be beneficial to the environment because it would cut back on the amount of carbon dioxide emitted into the atmosphere, the numerous protests surrounding the project due to its large size will most likely overpower the environmental benefits. And these are the resources that we use.